Stranger Things came to an end nearly 5 months ago, but there's a lot to be excited about coming soon. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the current state of Stranger Things, and specifically what we can expect in the coming months and for the rest of the year, from spin-off news to other things in the world of Stranger Things. Before I get into it, hit that like button, comment down below what you're the most excited for the rest of this year regarding Stranger Things, and of course, subscribe to that notification bell if you have not already to be notified for all of my future videos. But kickstarting this, the big thing we have to look forward to right now, circle your calendar, is the date July 15th. Why, you might ask? This marks the 10-year anniversary of Stranger Things first premiering on Netflix back in 2016 with Season 1, and for the past 2 years, in 24 and 25, we got something from the Stranger Things accounts on July 15th. In 2024, it was this behind-the-scenes teaser for the making of Season 5, and in 2025, we got the Season 5 teaser around this time. I believe they dropped the poster and official announcement on July 15th, and then the trailer the 16th. It was all around that date, though. So looking ahead to 2026, it seems like this is going to be the year to do it. A logo is already making the rounds online, celebrating the 10-year anniversary. I believe this is actually going to be the sticker featured on some of the exclusive Funko Pops they're going to drop as well. So they're making a big deal. Netflix and Stranger Things are out of the show turning 10 years old. This is also the first year post Stranger Things, and so I imagine on July 15th we will get some sort of post or news. There's a few different things I could see us getting. First and foremost, I bet we'll get some sort of BTS content from Season 5, maybe the blooper reel, maybe some sort of new interviews or behind the scenes making of discussion with the Duffers even about Season 5. But I feel like we've gotten fed, but there's more to come, and hopefully on July 15th we get more behind the scenes from the making of process of Season 5, because that just feels right. Like I kind of hinted at, I think there are some exclusive Funko Pops dropping around this date, and I think we could get even more merch announcements here, maybe some Funko Pop designs that we don't even know of yet, specifically from Season 5, and I'll buy them all. I love me some Funkos. I have a huge collection of them right there dedicated to Stranger Things. Of course, I'm hyped for that. And with this being a celebration of Stranger Things, this could be a potential date that we actually get the first Shadow play recorded in HD on Netflix. It's no surprise that Netflix recorded this, so it's coming to Netflix at some point in time. We just don't have a release date yet, and so it would make sense, in my opinion, to drop the first Shadow play for everyone to watch on this day. Now, I do think they sort of messed up by not having this available to view for everyone before Season 5, because some of, Henry or Vecna's backstory did play into Season 5, and there was some play lore that would have been beneficial to know, just with the understanding of the Mind Flayer and Henry's ultimate turn to the dark side, if you will. But I've accepted that's not the case. We can't go back in time. I still want to check it out. I have not had the opportunity to go see it in person yet. I know a lot of you guys watching have, but now everyone will be included. We'll all be able to watch the first Shadow play, and I think July 15th would be a great date to do that. But the big thing everyone's excited about in the world of Stranger Things is this upcoming live-action spin-off. It's happening. The Duffers initially teased it could involve that rock from Season 5, and they did a recent interview with Josh Horowitz where they talked about the spin-off even more. They didn't give a lot of details. They said they don't want to get in trouble. They can't say much, but it is in development. They're working on it, and they aren't just going to put it out to put it out. They want it to be great. They don't want to rush it, and that's what I like to hear. Take your time, make it great, and justify your existence. Don't just throw out a Stranger Things spinoff because you can. Make it work within this world. It's not going to be set in Hawkins. It's not going to be with our main characters. It's going to be a new batch of characters, likely in a new city, maybe with a new entity, or maybe not. We'll see. But I am curious to see how they work this into the canon and see who the showrunner is, the creators, because the Duffers are going to be involved, but they're not going to be writing and directing it. So I'm excited to see whose vision this ends up being. Will it be Kate Fry? Paul Dichter, perhaps? I feel like someone with experience in Stranger Things writing should take on this live-action spinoff, and I'd imagine that'll be the case. But this could be a date we get some news. Maybe the title, maybe coming next year. I might be getting ahead of myself, but anything that's not announced on July 15th, we can expect to get on maybe November 6th, which is of course Stranger Things Day. So if we don't get anything for the first Shadow on July 15th, I would then circle my calendar for November 6th. If we don't get any spin-off news, I would circle my calendar for November 6th, because it is the first Stranger Things Day post Season 5, and so they're going to want to feed the fans and keep the engagement alive and keep the show alive to continue the legacy. I think for the rest of time, Stranger Things Day will be a celebration for us all, even if there isn't a new season of the show to look ahead to. They're going to want to live on with spin-offs, and we'll get some news hopefully by the end of the year for that live action spinoff. At the end of July, it's also worth noting we're getting the complete series of Stranger Things released on Blu-ray and 4K. I pre-ordered my copy of this months ago, and I can't wait to finally unbox it. I will share an unboxing video here on the channel when that does eventually come in the mail. Cannot wait to get my hands on it. Stranger Things summer is a thing though, and Stranger Things social media has posted that, so I would be shocked if we don't get some updates, some announcements, some news about the future of Stranger Things at large, whether that is some behind the scenes info or various spin-offs, but there's going to be stuff to look forward to. It's going to be weird having a Stranger Things summer without the build up to season 5. In fact, I'm already nostalgic for about a year ago. We're about a year removed from Tudum, when we were all waiting around for the first look to drop. It was an unreal, unforgettable night, and I'm still giddy thinking about it. So it's going to be sad in a way, but it's bittersweet. I'm very fond of the memories made. While we don't have any news on the Stranger Things live action spinoff, we do know that later this year we're getting a second season of Tales from 85 already. 2 seasons in 1 year. They're crazy. I wasn't a huge fan of Tales from 85. Now with season 2, I think the creator and people involved have come out and said, hey, this is 100% not connected to the main show. It's kind of just inspired by it. I might be able to go in with more of an open mind, but it's still hard for me to get excited because I scratch my head about the show's existence. If it's not canon, what's the point? It's on Netflix. They could have very easily fitted in with the canon and just taken the scale down a notch, but I'll still check it out. I'll make some videos on it, but I'm not excited for Tales from 85 season 2. I was curious about that first season, but now that I know kind of what we're getting, I think this second season will be more of the same because they seemingly were developed hand in hand, so they won't be able to initiate a lot of the changes or implement the ones I would have hoped for from season 1 to season 2. And it's probably just going to go further away from the canon, which just upsets me at the end of the day. It's like watching watered down versions of the characters you love. It's just not fully for me. So we're getting another season of Stranger Things television this year with Tales from 85 season 2. Spin-off news is coming on July 15th or November 6th most likely, and who knows what surprises Stranger Things has in store for us on July 15th in general, with it being such an important date and the 10-year anniversary celebration seemingly taking place all of July. But there is one more thing I wanted to talk about. It's not related to any of this. There's actually an upcoming convention in Jackson, Georgia, featuring Stranger Things cast. If you'll remember, if you've been around since 2024, there was a convention there with a lot of the main cast showing up, and it was a lot of fun. Well, this time around, it's a different company putting it on, and it's called Halloween in a Small Town. It's October 2nd to October 4th in Jackson, Georgia, and while a lot of Stranger Things cast will be there, there's actually other fandoms represented as well, with more guests coming soon. But it takes place in Jackson, Georgia, which is of course the location of downtown Hawkins, and the guest list so far is actually pretty neat. Now again, they aren't getting the A-list stars from Stranger Things, but they are getting supporting cast, which I think is still pretty cool. You can probably have even more of a conversation with. Guests announced so far are Randy Havens, who plays Mr. Clark, Shannon Purser, who is Barb, Grace Van Dyne, who is Chrissy, Chelsea Talmadge, who plays Carol, Raphael Luce, who is young Henry Creel, Andrei Evchenko, who of course is Grigori, Callista Craig, and Mason Dye, who is Jason himself from season 4 and just starred in The Boys and is actually to be in Vought Rising. More guests are being announced soon, but I just wanted to spread the word because I remember I said back in 2024 if they were ever going to do another Stranger Things convention, I wanted to let you guys know. Well, that's the next one on my radar. It's October 2nd to October 4th. I should be there. Not 100% set in stone yet, but I am hoping to go down there and check it out at least for one of the days. It is coming up soon. I think tickets go on sale in a week or so. I'll put the link to their website in my description of this video. There's a Stranger Things convention with some of the cast coming, and it's in Georgia, so you kind of can kill 2 birds with one stone. It's a double whammy. You can visit filming locations and also meet some of the cast where they film the show. So I think that's just pretty neat. And the town of Jackson, if you're a fan of Stranger Things, is just a really cool place to be. Hawkins headquarters is always a vibe if you go by there. It's this 80s store that has, you know, an arcade room and Stranger Things props and merch. There's also a lot of filming locations around Jackson, like an hour drive, so highly recommend going. And if you didn't get to go to the con in 2024, this one seems like it might be more streamlined as well. And it won't be as stressful because, you know, Joe Keery won't be there, and as cool as it was to meet him, it just added to the chaos in the crowd. So it probably will be a little more low-key. If that's your vibe, you can check out for more information in the description of this video. But I just wanted to spread the word. I might do some things there. We'll see. Only time will tell. It's a few months out. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at as Stranger Things fans right now. And I'm excited to just get some spin-off news, because once that live-action spin-off starts development, I will be updating frequently on that, tracking it just like I did for Stranger Things Season 5. Tales from 85 Season 2, I'll make videos on as well. But that live-action spin-off, I cannot wait for, because that's going to be like the closest continuation of Stranger Things. It's going to be canon, and it's just going to be set elsewhere. So I'm super interested to see what they do with that and when we actually get news. But how are you feeling as of right now as a Stranger Things fan? Almost half a year removed from the end of season 5. Where are you at? Are you going to rewatch the show this summer? What are you excited for looking ahead at the future of Stranger Things? I want to hear that and more down below. But of course, hit that like button, subscribe to that notification bell, and be on the lookout for more videos coming very soon. Thank you guys, as always, for watching, and until next time, I'll see you on the other side of the Upside Down.